There is a lot of sequence in which the action is there right through, but we can't really see it on the surface. Contribution of the action director in the songs have been substantial in this film, where you don't really see them. In fact, we had one of the sequence which had song to be picturized, but it was actually choreographed along with the choreographer with the action director.
There is a funny situation. I don't know, I got a call, Mani sir wanted me for the song. So suddenly I thought there's some confusion. I am an action director, not this thing. Then I came to know it is a song where Aishwarya is trying to kill Abhishek.
I think on hearing it, one would have never imagined this is the way Mani would visualize it. It's incredible how he's brought about this inherent passion, turmoil, storm within individuals and within probably interpersonal energy between these two characters.
In a way, it should look erotic and elements should come in that fight also.
I enjoyed the experience of physically having this kind of encounter.
Each and every scene in the film was in such a precarious location, and the locations, I'm pretty sure, were chosen because they would contribute to a performance in the scene. So we've had some breathtaking locations where we've gone and shot.
When this bridge thing started, then from all other sources, suggestions start coming. Okay, we can do it in CG, we can put up in Film City and do this thing with the chroma in the background, and we can achieve this thing. Mani sir was very consistent. No, I want to do it live. In case actors are fighting, they should feel that thing. They are standing on 2,000 feet above the ground.
At first, when you see it, you're like, okay, that can't be safe to do an entire action sequence on. And you try and deal with that fear when you're doing your action, knowing that, one wrong foot and you're going to slip. Although there was a lot of safety harnessing and all that, that's still something that plays at the back of your mind. After the first day of dealing with that, you almost become used to it, and that becomes part of your body language in your action as well.
It was very, very scary. I mean, walking on it and fighting, and we had to do it under a lot of duress and stress. But I used to actually brace myself and do it because I was in the knowledge that all these people were the people who actually made the bridge. How did they do it? They actually had this bridge set up and they used to walk along it, and after a point I used to see some of them going without harnesses. They'd got into the work, they'd forgotten the perils of their job. It was so difficult.
Actors' commitment. बिकॉज उस ब्रिज पे ऐसा पैदल चलना ही मुश्किल था, लेकिन वहाँ पे भागना उस ब्रिज पे, उस पे फाइट करनी, वो भी बीच में एज कॉन्सेप्ट वाइज एक टाइम पे आधा ब्रिज टूट जाता है, ब्रिजेस डैंगलिंग, दोनों साइड से फायर है, और एक्टर्स को एक बार पहुँचाना वहाँ पे जब फायर लग जाती तो दे कैंट वॉक इन टू दैट ब्रिज, उनको कैसे वहाँ से, बिकॉज इट इज़ इन बिटवीन द वैली, देन दे हैड टू बी लिफ्टेड फ्रॉम one side of the valley into the bridge. After the shot they had to be brought back with the wires onto this side. तो जब भी मैं स्टंट्स करता था मेरे को कभी डर नहीं लगता था, तो इट वाज माय लाइफ. तो जब भी ये लोग स्टंट करते थे, बिकॉज दे वर हैविंग फेथ ऑन मी, इवन आई एम हैविंग फेथ ऑन माय टीम, एंड दे आर ऑन द वायर्स लाइक दैट. तो दैट रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी वाज किलिंग. मतलब हाँ, हर शॉट से पहले, बिकॉज इफ एनीथिंग गोज रॉन्ग उसके लिए बाद में कुछ भी एक्सक्यूज नहीं है. इट वॉज सच ए सिचुएशन एंड एवरीबॉडी वॉज सो कोऑपरेटिंग एट दैट टाइम के ऑल द डिपार्टमेंट्स के सब लोग उतना दे अंडरस्टूड द इंटेंसिटी, द प्रेशर ऑफ दैट थिंग.
In a way, the action department sailed with us through the journey of this film.
Abhishek's and Vikram's falling in the end, when they get the bullets and they fall. It is not an easy thing to fall from a valley with your face upside down. It is still easier when you are looking where you are falling. You are just looking up and you are falling into the valley in one shot. You are getting the bullets falling back. It is very, very difficult. You really need to have a big heart to do that thing.
Yes, this was a very demanding movie physically for the entire team.
जब भी वो लोकेशन देखी थी तो ऐसा सपना जैसा लग रहा था, जहाँ पे कैसे होने वाला है, हाउ इट इज़ पॉसिबल हियर, बट इट हैपेंड देयर.
We worked in extreme conditions. We were shooting under a lot of duress because we had all the elements working against us.
Ten feet away, the water is falling from the cliff and he wants the set there. We built it and we started shooting in the morning. All of a sudden, little rain happened and the water started increasing. Within 5 minutes, the whole set, 50% of the height of the set was covered by water. Thank God that I could sense it little early and pushed all the artists and everybody this side. But our light boys was on the other side of the waterfall. It is showering heavily. I built a whole bridge over the set to reach the other side of the waterfall so that they come back safely.
As a team, we are nightmare for the producers and the production team, I think.
I think this film begged to be made that way. It had to be shot differently and we had to go through that fire.
I think they all deserve a medal in this film, just for bravery.
I think it's truly worth the journey.
Very pleasurable, actually.
If it is seen on screen, then it's worth it.
That is Raavan.